Hello, Hurry. It's PR? No way. I figured, dude, what I'll do is I'm gonna try and multi-stream for Colosseum release. Makes sense, right? So yeah. Since you're here, you fancy letting me know how it's like looking?
What?
As long as it looks good, it's all yeah. I'll give you mod as well. There you go. Ultimate, hello.
You hear Charlie in the background.
Looks fine so far. Okay, does it sound the same? That's the big thing. It should do, because it's still taking my OBS settings and everything. It's just a different stream key. That's really all it is, so... Honestly, yeah, I mean, it's annoying that I can't really chat to both, I guess, but I mean... That's the least of my issues here. Sounds good, awesome. I have no clue how to mod YouTube system. I don't know. If someone's a donkey, click him and probably ban him. That's about it, really. That's the only thing I think that matters. To be honest, I'm not going to be really watching the chat too much. I don't think it matters. But I do want to get the day of release content up there as well. Hello, Hardly. EPB wave. I can't fucking see it. This YouTube chat is like... The side of it does not let me see what the message is. 61, okay. Oh, nice. Getting into the 60s is very big. Giving mods like tissues? Yeah, you see. BR also a big Twitch modder. It's justified. What do you mean? You're gonna do great. Look, I can even do emotes. What the fuck is this? Does this turn in chat? I don't even know, man. Unban me on Twitch? No. I don't do unbans, mate. Now, if you want to pay $10, I'll consider. I'll read the unban request for $10. That's the deal. Yeah, cold one strat. Works well. Rod Moog banned you? What's the Twitch name? Let's have a look. What's the Twitch name? I can check it. It happens, but you know what else happens? Your message history is stored, so we'll have a little look, you know? I shall assess. Like YouTube more? Pay for premium, can close the stream till it plays? Oh, it still plays. I see, yeah. I mean, the thing on YouTube is, like, I'm not going to run ads over here. There's no point, right? Like, I make it a little bit, but it's kind of irrelevant. So actually, the quality would be quite nice for people over here. There's not going to be any of the Twitch ads that people so much despise. But it depends, because, like, I wanted to do some of this this year, so if Colosseum's a good starting point, I'll definitely probably stream at least the first few weeks of Colosseum as a multi-stream. But regretfully, it's going to be difficult to, like, manage two chats, so on the actual release day, I won't be able to talk in YouTube, I don't think. Not ready for the message history pressure? You let me know when you are, bro. Do people expect Millie to be good? Not really good or bad. We don't really know anything, to be honest. It's not very obvious. What we do know is that it's probably a hybrid fight, a hybrid or even a tribrid fight. You have a starting inventory? Yeah, I do. I can show it off. Bear with. I've been playing around with some stuff, so I can have a look. Yeah, I can see the emote spam. Yeah, I can see the emote spam. I don't know how the hell it works. I think you can just spam 1,000 things. Hell yeah, dude. Spam. It has like no effect on anything. It just spams out. All right. Interesting. Manticore Slayer task? Yes, please. Let's have a look. Let me have a look at the, what the fuck? How dare you? Let's have a look. I'll show you the setup I'm running with, yeah? So, actually, I'm gonna do some next level shit. 1 second. Yeah, Solo did. I know Curtis did. I know a couple of other people that did, but I don't know if they said publicly, so... I think only those two are the public guys right now. Alright, so, like... I'll show you my setup, right? Because I've been working with it. I've been practicing a little bit of a, well, not really practicing, but I've been trying to see how it plays out. And currently my my idea on a setup is basically this. And now the one thing that I'm not really convinced about is basically the chins. I don't think the chins are going to be good to begin with, but like, this is my day of release setup currently. So I got the chins, the pipe, and the T-bow. I've got the shadow, I've got the scythe and the claws, and that covers all bases as far as I'm concerned. Running in with Ellie as well, so obviously Ellie with chins or Ellie pipe flick, or Ellie flick, whatever. And then a good chunk of brews. I can probably drop one more restore as well, but if there's smiting stuff, then it might be prudent to take one more. And this is pretty... I would say this would be a pretty standard starting thing. Guardian boots, suffering, stuff like that. I mean, I don't know, right? Like, not a fucking clue, to be honest, but... We'll go in, we'll die, and then we'll adjust the setup instantly, and we'll try and get something working, so... It won't take long to find a good setup anyway. Won't take long at all. Oh, good morning. Summer stream? Yeah, for Colosseum, that's the plan. Try and get some... Oh, fuck, dude. My cannon is at Lassar? Oh, God. My cannon's at Lassar, but every time an Ice Demon dies, it cancels my inventory. Okay, there we go. Fucking hell. I'll need to die. But yeah, I don't know if it's nice. Like if the YouTube side of things is nice for it, I'll probably set up a multi-stream for like most days of the early release Colosseum. Seems to make sense to me. Multi-stream for Poglamore, yeah. Hi everyone. Thought I'd be chatting to myself, to be honest, for this evening. Just seeing how it works. I think it's honestly exactly the same as YouTube, which is very nice. As Twitch, which is very nice. It's just go live with a separate OBS setting and let it do its thing. Very nice. I was gonna send a Zuck if I end up getting a task. Really? Monster Examine probably won't work on release. They usually keep it locked for about 1 month. But it doesn't really matter because at the end of the day we have crowdsourcing. And so you can get wiki plugins and RuneLite plugins that share data, and we can identify monster stats based on that. So within about a week maximum, we'll have everything we need to know about the Colosseum, except for some very small indicators, very small things. But it won't take too long to figure out anyway. How does the notification work for you guys? I have no idea how the YouTube side of things works. I'm assuming there's not a notification, but it pops up like on people's feeds, like, oh, this guy's live or whatever. So those who are actively browsing can kind of be like, hey, a stream. My limited YouTube knowledge tells me that's how it works. Shows you lives like YouTube did? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's like anyone who's browsing actively will know. Okay, that's fair. I think that's all fair. Hey, Pose. Popped up in feed? Okay, that sounds good. Kind of how it should be. Don't subscribe with the bell, so not sure if it ever got a notification. Okay. Oh! I can do some Zuck for y'all today. Beautiful. Interesting. Okay, cool. I'll do a chill Zuck. I'm not gonna do a speedy too much effort. Been out all day. 8 hours of just non-stop doing shit and walking around driving. My brain is fried, but I can still do a task. Or two. Driving? Too much driving today. Way too much driving today. I stockpiled drinks, man. We have so many drinks in the house. It's nuts. Enough drinks for the next, like, 3 weeks. I bought out Korean supermarket. They do this, like, really nice, I don't know what kind of tea it is. It's like a jasmine tea, but it's like slightly bitter, like tea bitter, and just sweet as hell. Bought out the entire store. Necessary. Colosseum stream on YouTube? Yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna multi-stream. Now, the unfortunate part is that I'm not gonna be able to read out YouTube stuff because my like focus is gonna be on Twitch. But it will be an ad-free experience, and it will be there, but there will not be interaction is the only problem. So, sorry about that, but how it is. Can only choose one, and it's got to be Twitch for now.
Still don't mind the sandwiches, like,
maybe in the future I do some exclusive YouTube stuff, but it depends. It depends. dedicated. It's probably going to be more like 2, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, Twitch ads are pretty rough. I don't know. Twitch is like a nicer experience, I'd say, but obviously between ads and if you don't have a Prime or don't have a sub or don't have ad blocker, it's a different story. But yeah, you can just Google ad blocker and get all ad blocks from Twitch forever, and it works just fine. So it's worth taking a bit of time to Google it up and see what's going on. Makes it very bearable, but it also is a constant battle to update stuff as well.
At least I didn't rage quit the savage.
Let's see if I can pop out chat. Oh, I can pop out chat. Hell yeah. I can put this YouTube chat where my Twitch chat normally is and chat away. Perfect. I wish I could get rid of the community guideline crap. All right. It's really annoying. There's this fucking, like... I don't know how to explain it. Wait, I can just stream my desktop. Dude, this fucking thing here... This won't go away, right? So I can't read the chat because, like... It covers up the words. How do I get rid of this thing? You guys know how to get rid of this thing down here? This is a bloody nightmare. Everything at the end is, like, cut off with it. The spamming is great, though, but, like, dude, get out of here. Can I just turn it off? Oh my god, what have I even uncovered? I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this. How do I get rid of it? YouTube! Bro, how do I go back? I'm actually sad. I can't see anything. Patience is being tested. How do I delete this? There must be a way to get rid of it. If I type an emote, will it go away? Go away! You can't see screen? Really? Hang on a second. Surely you can see desktop. Wait, what the hell? Oh wait, it only shows client. What the fuck?
Oh,
that's really weird.
Oh no.
This must be some YouTube weird feature thing, which is a little bit frustrating, but... Oh dude, what a nightmare. Okay, let me open this up. I gotta pop out chat, but... There must be some settings to deal with this. This is awkward. Could hammer it home. Okay, I'm gonna click in Inferno. Yeah, I don't know. I'll go click a run. Where is my magescape? Yeah, for Colosseum I'm planning on doing it. Probably going to be doing majority on Twitch, of course. But if I can even stream to YouTube just for people to watch, like, who don't have access to Twitch or don't want to use it, that's nice, right? So, like, at least for the first few days. But the interactivity is not going to be a lot. Let's see, I can take one more slot. I'll bring a P-neck, I guess. Actually, fuck it, I'll just do a normal speedy, who cares? I think it must have some form of nightbot. It must have some form of, like, YouTube nightbot thing. I'll look into setting it up later today. Bob, you may have the mod. You can do stuff, I think? I don't know. Good luck finding out. Surprised? Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really crazy planning on it, but I'm just interested in seeing what it's like. If I'm sitting here streaming to like 3 people, I probably wouldn't be interested, but if it's like 100 or so, then I think that's worth doing for you guys. Time to power trip, kill everyone! In-game, in-game. Can Colosseum be close to Inferno? The later waves probably will be, yeah, but the difficulty is a bit different. Inferno is difficult because it's long. Whereas Colosseum is not that long, so it's probably something to do with the way you solve it and the mechanics at play, which is a little bit different. But hard to say. Uploading streams to YouTube. I have some stream segments on YouTube. But it's a whole lot of effort to upload like full stuff. And it's not a nice experience in comparison because you don't get the music and stuff. That might kill the bat. Yeah. Average. There is an infinite wave mode, yeah. My poor energy. There is an endless mode though, which would be quite nice to give a go too. Please hit a bigger number. Okay. But yeah, you won't get, if I rip VODs off Twitch, you're not going to get sound for a lot of stuff. Which is a bit of a shame, but that's just how it works with, the DMCA stuff these days. I'm not really worried how easy it is to get. I mean, obviously I would like it to be difficult, but I think that it's very hard to justify making content that appeals only to higher level players these days. So it's not really something I expect anymore. Like maybe in the future, yeah, but... Oh, please don't. Maybe in the future, but not from Volamore, not until like the second or third stage of release. And then yeah, I could see it happening, but hard to say when again. But the thing is, like, players make their own content hard for themselves. Like, we do speedruns nowadays, people do challenge stuff, so it's okay. Mr. Phone, hello. Please don't. I hate it here. What about doing lowest combat? I'm not really interested. It doesn't really take my fancy.
It didn't quite get.
I just don't like the style of gameplay is the problem. It's too slow. It's very methodical, but it's just too slow for my liking. Which is a bit of a shame because it's interesting, but it's just not very stimulating. It's just not very interesting. To me, of course. Just too slow. And yeah, it's very difficult to justify because the majority of the player base isn't going to interact with the content. We talk about this a lot on Twitch and stuff, but it is just the case that... don't hit me! That actually turned out okay. I'm gonna survive, probably. I am in the wrong place. This'll work. Okay, you need to not kill me. There we go. Fantastic. Yeah, sorry, it's kind of hard to explain while doing Inferno. I chose bad content to do. Please die. Alright. That'll do. Better testing, yeah. Just making sure it's all smooth. Plan is to go live with a multi-stream on Colosseum Day. And if it's good, I'll probably continue a little bit. But yeah, so I was saying, like, for example, TOB was not considered a success within Jagex because it didn't make any money, it didn't bring more people to the scene. It didn't really do any of the things that it needed to do to be worth the investment time, the development time, stuff like that. There's a lot of reasons for a lot of this stuff, but a lot of it just comes down to making content that's very accessible, that everyone feels like they can have a part in. One throw? Oh yeah, I have thralls, dude. No way. I did not test, no. I don't really want to test stuff for Jagex because I can't participate on release. And I think the release time is like the most fun, so... Like, it's interesting to test, but I wouldn't do it again. I've thought about like an FCF for Inferno for like speedrunning. I have, but the issue is that it's not a very big audience and a lot of the resources are already available. Not so much an issue, but it's a lot of effort for like a very few amount of people. And a lot of the resources already exist. Curtis tested, and so did... What was it? Curtis and Solo Mission tested. Yeah, Hemis has a really good video on Inferno speedrunning. Covers a lot of the basics. Very palatable for first-time speedrunners. Hey, for first cave tips, I won't be able to give you many in this context right now. My biggest tip is click the boss. It always is. If there's an NPC causing you an issue, simply kill it, and then that's it. It's gone, bro. Don't run around dick in hands panicking, just click the NPC that's causing you an issue. Most of the time it's going to die before you do. And that's all that really needs to happen.
I actually have...
Yeah, I mean, FCF is a small audience, but anything I put out on YouTube currently, I would say, is fairly small. Again, nothing wrong with that. But if I start making videos for speedrunning, that's a whole different story. You named the cat after me? Catty, I see. It makes sense. Tips for 60 plus? Feel like you're brute forcing? You probably are brute forcing. And it's not necessarily wrong to either. I'll send a pipe spec here. It's alright. Why are all three alive? Please don't hit me. Thank you. I would say try and take a second. Don't rush things. Try and take a second. Don't panic. Easier said than done, I know, but it's possible. You gotta slow down. We have a saying for Inferno speedruns, which is slow is smooth and smooth is fast. And what we really mean by this is that if you take a second to like approach your gameplay from a bit of a calmer standpoint and a bit of a slower standpoint, you can often figure out stuff that's causing you issues. And you're not going to make a bad choice like off the bat. You're going to take a second, maybe take one extra hit, and then have a better approach, a better solve. So, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. But smooth is also safe. Smooth is also safe, which is why it applies to first capers. So don't rush decisions, stand still, try and figure out a good wave solve, and if you die trying to figure out a solve, that's fine. Because you can record your runs, you can look back, and you can see where you went wrong. And that approach is very, very good at making you improve. That's a SEAL Team 6 quote. Maybe, I don't know where it's from. But we use it a lot for Inferno speedrunning, and it's a very good quote. We're a little bit slow. You should change thumbnail? Yeah, I might get a thumbnail up and running. I don't know what to put it as. I'll do it for Colosseum release. I'll go get a picture of like something and make it look good. I don't know. That was very much a ICB-8 moment, that's all. Sit! Oh, you're not dead! Should have summoned a thrall. You ever just not summon a thrall? T-Bow kind of doing good. Bit more of that, please. Oh my goodness, T-Bow's doing some work right now. Big spec, there we go. I kind of needed that. Big chin. Pat dead? Hell yeah. I guess Major Dice here we cite the blob. Still value. Really bad spawn. T-Bow's really doing well this run. Gotta pray it dies here. No respawns. Bruv. Pipe territory. Oh, never mind, we got the 2-shot. I don't normally stream on YouTube, I thought I'd test it tonight and see how it goes. I'm only live for like an hour or maybe one task. Just making sure it's not like not laggy and stuff. Making sure it's you know, viable too. So far so good though. Yeah, this turned into a bit decent time. Decent. Might as well stream on all these days. Yeah, the only downside that I really see to it is the fact that I can't really interact with both platforms. Kind of a problem. Like, I'm sure you could do it, but there's no ability to cross-platform chat. It's just not allowed. Yeah, it's a little bit awkward, but like, you know, you're Rasta? No way. You want some real content? Go watch Scotty. Mr. Melee, please come over here. Oh, Thrall got him. See ya. Evo's been doing quite well tonight.
Destroyed by you.
There goes my run energy. Let's lure a bat around. Alright, little dude. Guess I'm gonna be a bit fucked on stem, but it's okay.
The drama club.
Oh, come on. Thrall, do something. Useless.
Be accepted in your own club. Dragon man.
Probably best to kill the bats.
It's the dragon.
Why are you alive? Go away.
Oh no.
Oops. At least he stays still. Ooh, that's a mega chin.
From my feelings. That's so-
Oh no way, the Thrall kills it. I mean, it wasn't really clean either way, but that was silly. We do, of course. Let's see. I really need to get towards this melee.
Definitely.
It's alright for a run. I can't promise I'll really survive from here on out though. "36 hours, time's counting down, bro. Big time." Nah, you're not allowed to combine both. It's one of their weird toss things because they don't want the chats combined. Otherwise, it would be like YouTube is a, well, it becomes like Twitch is a secondary platform or some bullshit. I don't know. But yeah, they don't want it.
Oh my god, you got.
I didn't play test, no. I don't want to playtest content anymore because I'm barred from actually doing the content when it comes out. That's not really fun. Not caring about wave number? Yeah, it's really important. And when I say it's really important, what I mean is like it's not important. Bruh, just die. Thanks. I should probably pop. That's better. Whoops. Okay. Burn a spec here.
I was like,
I should be able to... Oh! It's beautiful! That's a little bit of a homegrown tech. I saw someone else do that the other day and just they just didn't do it and I was like, bro, you can totally step under. You can totally step under. Scotty, any enjoyers? I don't know who I was watching the other day that did that. Or didn't do that, rather.
Not for doing anything perfect. Staying.
Chillin'.
Looks like the meat.
Hello, Bat. This melee's gonna dig on me again. I'm not looking forward to it. Okay, that's fine. We got him under control. Two-tick stuff, it's really hard to explain because there's a lot of layers to two-ticking that are very hard to uncover. There's basically just a lot more to it than it may seem. Like the basics, I think there is actually a guide out there. I know there's one on YouTube that someone did a while back. But yeah, there's just a lot to it. This is not good. At least the blob's on thick. That's okay. Ah! Good time for shield. It's fine.
I know.
We'll keep it simple. Oh, I'm so dead here. This just kills me for sure. Oh, I'm alive. Okay. Miracle.
Right, well.
Dig! Oh, I got the timing. I got the timing. This is a cool thing because I can chin them, but unfortunately the ranger has low HP. I do need to heal here. Never lucky. nice. My prayer just turned off? Oh god. No way! I just misclicked my prayer one time and I get slapped. That's so clear. That's just so typical. That's so typical of Inferno. I get chanced by the major once and then it's like both the rangers hit you like a 30. That's very, very unlikely. That's how it goes, unfortunately. It's not a crazy time or anything. That's just very typical. Okay, sorry, I was trying to focus on the run because it was going kind of well. Yeah, hello fellas. So like, I don't stream on YouTube, but what I wanted to do was do some multi-stream this year. And for Colosseum coming up, I figured it's the perfect time to start. So this is just trying to test the waters a little bit. And basically what I will be doing on Valimor release is streaming on Twitch primarily, because it is my main platform. And then YouTube is going to be no ads, no nothing, and I'm not going to interact with chat. That's just how it goes. Because I'm going to have to talk to Twitch and keep it entertaining over there. That's my main gig. But I will stream on YouTube and just have it up so you can watch if you're interested. And it will be ad-free regardless. So I mean, that's the only downside to Twitch, is that it has some ads. If you want the Twitch experience, then feel free to pop on by there. If you have a Prime, you can drop it, and it's ad-free viewing, which is always nice for both you and me. But otherwise, it will be over here. So, you know. Twitch is not user-friendly. Twitch has definitely got like a bit of a learning curve to it. It's one of those things where it's very, very strong community-based. And I think YouTube has a level of community, but it's not quite as strong as Twitch. Like, you, very frequently you can drop between different Twitch chats, and you'll find the same people talking. You'll find the same people for the same crowd, like the same PVM crowd and stuff like that. So, each has their own benefits. But Twitch is ultimately a bit better for right now. But I mean, I'll still try the YouTube side of things. I think it's still good to stream Colosseum and so forth. Watch on YouTube during Twitch ads? All that, yeah. You can just Google ad blocker and you'll find an ad block that deals with it. It's not like perfect, but sometimes you have to update it a lot, but they do exist. And you can still watch on either platform. Yeah, YouTube isn't very competitive at all. How do you do Zuck with 0 brews and restores? You don't actually need supplies to kill Zuck. I wish I could have shown you, because it would have been cool, but I have hooked up. But basically you just off-tick the sets, so it's 0 damage, and then you just pray against Jad, so Jad can't hit you. And then when healers come up, you tag healers and kill Zuck, so Zuck dies before you do. It looks scary, but it's pretty standard for speedrunning these days. Pretty standard and very effective. If you want to have a look at that process, you can look at some of the other videos on my YouTube. Got a bunch of them for Inferno speedies. Probably more than I should really have up, but it's like my main thing. What if healers aren't humble? Then you die. That's Inferno speedrunning, unfortunately. It's very harsh. There's no in-between. It's just like completely hit and miss. Now, we think the success rate, if done correctly, is about 60%. Which is pretty good, and that requires a lot of correct pathing, a lot of like little things to make sure you do it correctly. But 60% is not bad for a speedrun, so we typically just say that's kind of what it is, and so be it. What's min HP you need to heal a skip? We don't really know the numbers. From 99 HP, I think it's about a 60% success rate, and that assumes that you do things perfectly. And I mean, like, correct dodging, correct pathing, attacking on cooldown, correct all prayers, everything. So yeah, I mean, depends. But if you're going, you know, if your healer pathing is suboptimal, I'm going to drop your rate from 60% straight to 40%. Immediately to 40%. It's pretty bad. So like every little mistake adds up tremendously when it comes to detrimental effects there. That is just how it goes.
One of the...
What am I missing? I'm definitely missing an item.
That kid. Luigi.
Fuck it. Go. It don't matter. I will do a little bit of boss clicking. I was mostly testing stream, so I'll do like another half hour and then I'll peace out until the Colosseum day. She's talking. That's Emmy, my girlfriend. She is Final Fantasying. Horrible game. Horrible game. Kirby had some good runs. Yeah. Any? I guess he's pacing better nowadays. He's getting better. Needs a bit of work still for some of the macro. That's his big thing. But yeah. Scythe is first purple and Tob paired at 120 KC. I mean, happens, bro. Just be very lucky. Meta always has been. FF is fine. Just different games. Different games, different crowds. She's got an account, but doesn't really play, like, properly. I'm just the bond supplier. I supply bonds, she logs in for 2 days, and then I lose money on the bond, and then that's the repeat for the week and the month.
Go. Pretty nice damage out here. That was a perfect awaken kill. For some tuna potatoes. Feels good, man. Curtis needs some coaching for his speedies. He's a bit proud. Curtis. You mean Kirby or Curtis? Rewarded? Yeah, dude. Hilarious. Good bit of dookie. What the fuck am I searching for? Pestle. Curtis? I don't think Curtis is doing Inferno speedruns. He might be speedrunning, but by most speedrunners' standards, he's probably not. Which is not to be too mean, because like we have higher standards for a lot of stuff when it comes to pacey runs and things. But I haven't seen Curtis do speedruns like ever, to be totally honest. I don't think. He's probably just doing like regular runs. On task. What the fuck am I doing? I need to go to Garok. There we go. GM time? Oh, he's trying for GM. Okay. I haven't actually followed. Curtis was one of the first streamers I used to watch when I started playing. And, well, alongside like a fair few really, but I was always really invested in his account because I thought it was like insane. And it still is insane, right? But Curtis has not... I'm not trying to be mean, but I don't think he's made an effort to like try and get good for a long time. And if he is going for GMCAs, like he's obviously capable, right?
But it'd be interesting to see where he struggles on GMCAs. He's always been a bit of the, I don't know, I haven't seen him really like, sit down and try to get really good. Is this Awakened? Am I stupid? I think it's Awakened. Oh, it's whatever. I'll just go. I'll see you, BR. Catch you back in a bit. Or on Tuesday. Should be live on Twitch tomorrow. Big long day, bro. It's the Master Caskets. Oh yeah, this is if anyone's interested. You may not watch Twitch, guys, but I am doing a 100 Master Casket opening on Twitch. Last time I did 100 Masters, I put it on YouTube and like, there's like a huge amount of people who are just like, dude, this sucks. It's clearly just stream format, and it's like, well, it kind of is, right? But it's really hard to cut it down and show good loot because that's just how it is. Slightly unfortunate. Right, let's. He's got Inferno speed and a few top tasks. Okay. I mean, I love teaching people anything really that I'm interested in. If Curtis ended up wanting to go faster or is struggling a lot and wanted some tips and pointers, I'd be happy to help him out. But a sub 65 isn't that difficult. It really is just like click the boss. And he's not bad at Inferno either. Like, he's not bad at Inferno. He's just not like experienced with speedies. So I have every faith that if he wanted to go and grind it out, he could totally get the time in a couple days. Couple days tops, really. The orb is gone, must be awakened? I believe it is, yeah. I wasn't really paying attention. Wait, I have a Soul Reaper Axe on me. That's not good. It's fine. We kill boss. What can go wrong? Yeah, some of the top tasks can be kind of brutal. Dude, I'm nuking him. Is this really awakened? Maybe it is. Dude, my scythe is going nuclear. What the fuck? Dude? I've never hit this hard on Duke. Dude, it's like non-stop 400 XP. Something is wrong here. Like, no way. This isn't awakened. Wait, no, it must be awakened. It hit 4 vents. What the fuck? That's more like it. Dude, it's actually just slapped. Oh my good god. This is filthy. I've never had a Duke that's under like 5 minutes before in Awakened. This one's gonna be easily under 5 at this rate. Any Dukers? A little bit of Dookie. Should probably sip a Divine here. There we go. Get another Thrall up and running. That kind of shares. This is slowing down a bit. I need a couple more 400 XPs. I hit like 5 in a row, dude. Not even 5, like more than that. I hit a crazy amount in a row. Fun part incoming. Yeah, the damage has ceased to exist. Very unfortunate. Man, it was looking so fast.
Yeah.
Stop it!
I was tempted to wait for
Duke
my
a little
sprint
shit,
to
man.
come back up and then just jump over. How long my sprint was.
Oh,
Yes, I
stop
saw
it.
that one. No walls.
I might be dead. Where? We're fine. I'm sad. Maybe I just scythe him to finish. I thought this would be so fast, man. Not that it's slow or anything. Please die. Wanna perish? The answer is no. There we go. That's better. Take your sweet time. Sure. Dude, it's not even a PB. I'm so sad. Scythe hits are actual Garbo in the end. Let's go click a Libby. No BGS, it's Awakened. You can't reduce defense in Awakened. Unfortunately. Kind of rob, yeah. It's a bit sad. I don't care much for the PBs and stuff, but that one was very, very unfair. DT2 ring. Get my orb out. 2 of those. 1, 2, 3. Get the arrows. I always forget the arrows. I don't know why. There we go. Arrows, cape, up. 1, 2, 3. Eat that, that, and that. Orb goes up. Stands fine. That's plenty good for Letty. Wasn't that bad at the game? Watching pure garbage? No, I mean, it's all practice is all it is. I'm no better than anyone else. It's just practice. I spent time learning them. You spend time, you'll become good as well. Like, I've got 30 odd KC at most of these guys now, I want to say. Which is not crazy, but like, it's obviously a lot more than most people. Nice damage. Yeah, servers are down at 10:30 and back. No, is it at 10:30? I don't know. I think they're down at 10:30 and up at 11 or something, but I'm not too sure. Wait, am I stupid? Yes. Ah. (9:45) timer, 10:30 wells closed, 11 open. That sounds right. Yep. Plan is to be live at 10 AM, so I got half an hour to like get ready in game and just chat some shit for a bit, and then off we go. It's gonna be good. Right, time for my... I don't know what it is, I just always forget this stupid orb exists. Like, always. Hello. Yeah, I can show the first attempt gear and stuff. Bear with me. It's pretty straightforward stuff. I don't think anyone's going to have a really crazy setup or anything. But yeah. I'm sad. Oops. And too slow. That's fine. This corner over here is really troublesome. If something lands there, I just die. I think. Doubt I'll survive that if it goes bad. One big hit's all I need, come on! No way I procced that. Oh, fuck! Did not mean to proc it that far out. That was kind of stupid. I'll do another kill. Yeah, let me show you my day of release gear. So... okay, you're gonna have to imagine I'm wearing Masuri for certain reasons. And imagine that's a rune pouch. Basically, this is what I'm running in with. This is my plan. And imagine Masuri, except it's at Leviathan. So 4-way with Shadow, Pipe and T-Bone, Scythe and Claws, 1 P-Neck in case. Pretty standard, fit the bruise in. And like, I'm convinced that this will be a pretty cool all-rounder setup. Now, if there's some weird mechanic like, oh, you gotta smite the boss with fucking Sapphire Bolts, then obviously it's a different story and I gotta re-gear, but like, no one's gonna know that unless you want to gamble on taking something like that in. So, you know, there could be some mechanics where, oh, I need an Elder Maul to smash something down, or like I need a God Sword, or a 6-stick weapon, a heavy weapon, you know. Who knows what the mechanics are? But that's the gist of it, at least. That'll probably be sufficient, at least, to get through to the late waves, and then it's just a question of, like, usually it comes down to, is there going to be something that one-shots you? And if so, it's kind of awkward. We've got Lightbearer, you reckon? I don't really know, like... God damn it. I don't really know what's... I don't think Lightbearer is the play, personally. I think Suffering just makes sense for release day content, but it will almost certainly become Lightbearer meta, that's for sure. Hello, Gil. Yeah, no worries, 350. Will poison ammunition come into play? We have a blowpipe, so no, it probably won't. I'd be very surprised if poison weaponry ended up being meta anywhere, to be honest. Not that it won't be, but it's just not likely. There are just many more things that are more effective, really. Now, obviously, again, if they hardcode something to just be like, hey, this is good, and you just have to accept it, then so be it, but I wouldn't suspect it to be. Not without good reason. There's too much speculation. Some speculation's fine, some is kind of silly. Let's go do another levy to redeem the shitty run. The only thing you can really do to prepare for it is like have every single weapon. unless you own every weapon, I mean that's just how it is. Like, come on, Dragon Dagger became good for TOA, I mean some other random weapon can probably become good. Unless it's talking about Rune Claws. Like, fucking Rune Claws aren't going anywhere, but other weapons have a bit of a chance. Some weapons are kind of dead forever. What is going on with my inventory? Okay. I keep about 25 bill on this account, and the rest is on alt account. But money is not really a focus. I promise you, it's way more fun to not have money. I'm not even kidding. I think tank armor needed? No. I'd be surprised if it needed tank armor. Probably only reason logout? Yep. Once you have every item, once you have like a stupid bank, you have to find other stuff to do. Which is fun in its own way, but a lot of people get attached to the idea of money making, and then it's really hard to break free. So, honestly, enjoy it while you can. Every upgrade is like so much more interesting to go after. Every piece of content, when you get a reward, it's like, this is sick. When I get a scythe nowadays, I'm like, alright, bit of pocket change. And again, I'm not like in a flexy way, but that's just how it is. Sometimes you need to, I should be able to get around here. Never mind, eat some food time. There was an attempt. Fuck. I need to be more careful with my timing on that. That rock fall's really bad. This is very scary. You can get meleeed there. Hey, Smalls. They've been really fun, dude. Me and Chris actually sat down and played some Rocket League, like, yesterday, I think it was, or the day before. He's not bad. He's like, I'd say he's like high plat, maybe. His aerialing needs some work. Pretty fun, though. Might stream some on Twitch down the road. Can't get out of Chem 3? Dude, Chem 3 is kind of gaming, bro. Anything around that rank is obviously good, right? So... Oops. Stupid. Bro, what am I doing? That is some fucked up pathing. Okay, I need to actually pay a little bit of attention. What rank? I'm like low champ, I'd say right now, but I haven't played in like 2 years. Like yesterday was the first time I loaded up in legit 2-3 years. So I reckon I can get to GC if I put some time back in, because I was happily GC for a fair few seasons, but... His aerials are okay. They're okay. He the issue is he's not quite there when it comes to the like starting accuracy. His initial sort of like jump up isn't great, but his air control is like it's alright. He's clearly got better game sense for rotations and stuff, and like knowing when to commit to stuff than it is. Like his commitments were very good, for example. His rotations were pretty average for that level, I'd say. It depends. Not bad or anything. Wait, am I stuck? No. I'm not stuck, I'm just stupid. The usual. I thought I got stuck there for a second. This shouldn't proc if I don't use rigger. Alright. We ready?
What is that? It's like, no.
That's better. We love a couple of supply drops.
Where?
I don't think I got squeezed out. I think I mean, maybe I did. I don't really know. I thought I was trapped, to be totally honest. Not exactly a clean run or anything, but yeah. Enrage looks easier than setting up the kill. I think the setup is probably easier, but it takes a bit of time to get used to it. The enrage part for me is like the thing that cracked it for me was listening to the orbs. Because when I was doing it on day one, I was looking at the orbs to try and determine what the color was to flick it. And then I was trapped, got pushed by a ball. Oh, okay, well, it's lucky. Surprised it didn't get clipped by the attack, but whatever. But the thing that changed for me was that on second, third KC and onwards, I realized that I can just listen to the sound of it instead of looking at it. It's a silly thing, but like taking the focus from visual to auditory is much nicer because you can multitask it a bit. And so I don't actually look at the orbs really. I listen to the change of sound, and then I know I have to swap in a tick or two. And every time it's a change in sound, I just like, oh, I mentally like know when to swap. And so my focus is more on pathing and dodging the NATO and better dodging for boulders and staying ahead of the shield and stuff. So it's just better, but it's an interesting way to do it. Right, I don't like doing Whisperers, so I'm only doing those 3 Awakened guys. I'm considering an Inferno, but I have 2 KC left. I'll send the solo CoX. And then I will head out for the evening. I'll see you guys on Wednesday if you're coming to the Colosseum streaming. This is like my standard content rotation on Twitch, except it's a bit more broken down. And it's a bit more instantaneous, I guess. This is my daily life on Twitch. Plus or minus killing bosses once or twice more. Let's see what we can get. Some nice raid. Fucking CM, not like this. It is releasing 11 AM on Wednesday. 11 AM GMT Wednesday. So a bit over 30 hours away. It's transmogged using the transmog plugin. This is bad crabs. I do not want to do bad crabs. We'll find a nice raid. Yeah, I've never really liked Missouri Hood. I think it looks a bit too bulky. Just not quite right. Mr. MVP, gonna be good. I wonder how many people booked a day off for it. I feel like it's being considered a pretty big update. I mean, it is a pretty big update, right? Like for raids, people always book time off. I know a lot of people who book time off for this, but I don't know about like more of the casual crowd and whatnot. Oh, come on, give me a raid. How come Runelite still doesn't have the accurate scouter? It's a bit strange, isn't it? It'd be really nice if they updated it. It may just be a limitation. It may just be lazy devs or something, but I mean, obviously that's not really lazy if it's all just free time work and stuff. Mr. Guthix, probably should have booked a day off, but you have to keep me entertained. Yes, sir. There's never really a big issue, I think, with missing out, so to speak, on day of release stuff. Maybe back in the old days. These days, I think there's enough people streaming and going for crazy stuff that it's like, unless you are really top of the level, you're not gonna compete for wild firsts and stuff. Not gonna push the meta. It's still fun though. Still a good ambiance. Check GE tracker for price changes. Yeah, that's a really good shout as well. Just sitting at the GE. Just sitting at the GE. Just having a look at what's going up and down. You can make a couple 100 mil pretty quickly, yeah. A lot of people for TOA opted to stay at the G and probably made a couple bill across like even 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Very easy stuff. I think the leaderboard is going to show three things. It's going to show the... Is this? Oh, this is good crabs. Shan Mutvang. I don't really want to do this raid. I want to find a nice raid. Only doing one more as well. Find a good one. I think it's going to be three things. There's going to be the person who has the fastest regular time completion, and there's going to be the person with the highest glory, which is basically it's a quantified time for the amount of mistakes you make plus the amount of speed you have. So there'll be one for speed, one for glory, and probably, I would imagine, one for furthest wave in the endless mode. So that would be three. That's the same rate as before. So there'll be three different high scores, I think, but yeah, I don't really know. First person to sell capybara meat. Don't kill the capybara. It was a good raid? Nah, I want a good raid, dude. I want a good raid. A good raid. As long as you complete before the mates, yeah. Inter friend group challenging gonna be good. I don't think Quiver's gonna be like Infernal Cape or anything, but it's gonna be interesting. It might be the later waves are quite difficult, right? So you end up having this dynamic where it's not as long as Inferno, which takes the pressure off, but it requires a bit more out of you mechanically. That's what I expect of it, at least. Capybara pie. Yeah. Come on, game. I just want good crabs in a not completely horrifying 4C. My scouting luck usually isn't too bad. Reason Runelite has a known in Scout plugin is because Jagex doesn't allow non-Jagex clients to get that kind of data. That would make a lot of sense, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Runelite's not, it's like official but not official, so sure. Capybara Pet? I think that Capybara Pet might be a transmog, yeah, I agree. Because you get the, what's it called, the Quetzal? Quetzal Pet? I really like the Quetzal. Oh, this is a really nice raid. I really like the Quetzal, right? Looks amazing. But there's a chance that'll get transmogged by the Hunter stuff. A chance, at least. Wouldn't say it's crazy. Do I bring... I guess Clawing is okay here. This is one of those raids where I'm just like, I probably can take ring switches. Okay. Try and do this semi-properly. Oh, X, obviously. Duh. Okay. There we go. Go click boss. I do not have Vile Vigor. I am trolling. Talked about it a lot on stream. See. I wouldn't say it's the biggest deal ever. A little bit annoying, but... I will refrain from clicking the muted dial. What's the hardest CA outside of Blow of a Perfect Theater? Normally, those are the ones that I say to people are like the hardest ones. I would say the issue is basically that it's the issue with that is that those are the hard ones, and the things that people struggle with that aren't those is more down to whether or not they're actually like experienced at the content. That's closer to what the issue is. Please don't melee me! 38! That's fine. I'll live. You, however, are not going to live. Rope. I am not gonna need all these restores. You dead? No way, the two-shot. Insane. You can't change weapon attack rates like that, unfortunately. Be a little bit too strong. That! Thought I crossed the rope. No dig melee Inferno 5 and 6 chads. 5 into 6 chads is definitely a good shout, yeah. I'd say that's one of the harder ones for sure. The it's not a fluke, right? That's pretty difficult. It depends how your timing is, because like again, for people with good timing, it's just like I'm chilling, dude. It's fine. But if you've not done that kind of thing before, if you've not put time into learning that kind of flicking and all that, then it's awkward. So it is. I don't know. I still think it's the same. Where like it just depends greatly on the player. Some players are just less all-rounded, it makes it way harder. For most people who like did CAs on release, we just breezed through it, like took 1 or 2 attempts for anything. Yeah, I don't think no dig's too bad. It's worse actually if you use a T-bow, because if you have both, you can kill it from afar very reliably, but T-bow's a bit like hit and miss. I'd say 50 HP Inferno is also pretty hard. 50 HP CA. Other than that, I'm not really inclined to say there's any hard stuff again. It just depends on player. Bloodfury and a normal CoX? Hell yeah. I get to sit at all AFK on melee hand, it's great. Hated Hydra and Duke speeds because of the warm-ups. Oh yeah, Hydra speed is definitely a bit of a nuisance, yeah. I think I ended up doing Hydra just by like doing like 10 kills in a row and just like, oh, I'll get it eventually, you know. I don't really remember if I did it properly, but it doesn't really matter either way. Yeah, Blood Scepter nowadays makes it easier, but you know, like Shadow didn't exist when the CAs were out, so like there's a huge amount of power creep now to help with a lot of this stuff, like a huge amount. Blood for 50 is very good. Yeah. Budget Inferno. Yeah, Budget Inferno with a... I mean, I still recommend both of the people, but like people running with a shadow is like, yeah, Budget Inferno my fucking ass. I take it you're dead. Okay, thank fuck. I was just gonna stand here and tank, to be honest. I don't even need any of this. What am I doing? That's what I wanted. Beautiful. What do I drop? What do I drop? I guess I can actually just drop the lockpick. Or the Sanfew. I'll drop the Sanfew. Oh, J-Train. YouTube stream? Yeah, I'm just doing like another 10-15 minutes. Testing the waters, making sure the latency is okay, making sure the stream sounds and feels good. To be honest, I don't know what I expected. I thought it was going to be like something weird, but I mean, you just pop your settings into a second OBS and then stream, and it's the same thing as Twitch, really. It's no difference. But I'm planning on going live for Colosseum with multi-stream. So the downside is I won't be able to talk to YouTube chat because I'm going to have Twitch open primarily. The good side is YouTube doesn't get ads. So I mean, you know, it's just completely up to, you know, if people watch on YouTube, then, you know, good for you, right? It's fine. Still same, no better Twitch TV or 7TV. Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like to me. Same thing, but less sort of like techie weird stuff, and it's more just like the pure stream. So I'm gonna leave it as that, you know, it's fine. If you guys want to chat in chat or whatever it is, that's fine, but I'm not gonna look at it, unfortunately. I'll put a pinned message in and say like, I'm sorry, I'm just not watching, but yeah. Non-subs can open both windows and chat in Twitch. That's true, yeah, that's true. Open it on YouTube and chat in Twitch. If you have a Twitch account, it's a good idea because YouTube is ad-free. So yeah, if you have a wait, did I just not get enough? I'm very bad at the game. Yeah, you can definitely do that. Whatever works for viewer experience. I'm a bit concerned I'm gonna like have a little bit of lag when streaming to both, but my net's like very good. I shouldn't have a problem. So we'll see. Should be pretty smooth sailing. Any tips to climb out? Yeah, kind of what Fail said. You just got to do what you enjoy. That's rule number one for old school. A lot of people get sidetracked with big goals and like, oh, I need to get an infernal cape or I'm going to be bad at the game. It's like, no, dude, it doesn't matter. If you wake up one day and you're like, I really fancy doing mole. I really want the mole pet. Just go do that. As I said earlier, like, if you have like a fucking if you have like a 5 billion GP bank and you have like the majority of items in the game is so boring. You get a scythe split, you're like, oh, that's not bad. I can buy a new item with it. You're not like, you know, you're not hyped for it and stuff. And a lot of the game is way more fun when you're at that stage. So don't rush stuff is like one of the biggest tips, I guess. If you want to make money, then you got to go to do low scale necks and TOA. TOB and chambers are still pretty good these days, so you can still do TOB and chambers. But necks and TOA is where the money's at. Man, I wish I had Vile Vigor. Uh-huh. Thanks, Orm.
It's always 10, man. Always 10. Get bored after 5-10k save a boss? Yeah. I find it really hard to camp stuff as well. Obviously, if it's raiding, it's a bit different, but I've never been one to sit down and grind the regular bosses for a pet. I've only done it for Armadillo and Grotesque Guardians, were the only two pets I really like sat down and grinded. And they were okay, but like I had a pretty hefty amount of interest in getting them, so fine. No way. Post tile. But yeah, Toa good money, Next good money. Otherwise, try and get into raids and try and improve at raids. But don't rush it. If you see a detour that you like, take it. You want to go farm a boss? You want to go do this? You want to go do that? You want to go do some CAs? Like, it's all good. Do whatever. I feel like the money is left her. It's declined, right? It's declined a bit, but yeah, I don't know if it's like properly gone or anything. I think Chambers with the T-bow is doing pretty well right now, but obviously it's less consistent. That's the thing with Toa. It's just so consistent. It's just so consistent. I have resources for a lot of this stuff in Twitch chat, but I do not have commands for YouTube. So if you're interested, you can go to my YouTube, sorry, my Twitch, and just type in learn next. Actually, sorry, not learn next, join next. Exclamation mark, join next. And there are 2 CCs that you can group for next in that are listed in the command. But yeah, I'm afraid I've got no commands over here. I wouldn't say they'll help you learn, but they will help you find teams. Your best bet is to go and have a look at Gnome Monkey videos. You may know the fella. Have a look at Gnome Monkey videos and have a look at those CCs. And between the 2 of those, they'll both get you in and you'll have some resources to work with. I'd say that's all about you gotta do. Yeah, Wilderness is good, I think. I'm actually not 100% sure if the Wilderness does have boosted raids. I know the wiki lists it, but I think it's false. I think the wiki's wrong on that, if I recall. I'm not sure though. Might be fine. I recall it not being accurate though. And I wish I had Vile Vigor. It makes life so nice at the last phase here. Gonna be trolling without it. Next with a Fang and DCB is doable. Yeah, it's definitely doable in a 5-man, for sure, for sure. Not easy, but doable, yeah.
Gone.
Favorite raid is top. Solo Chambers is like where I started to kind of explore the game at a higher level. But TOB is the best raid. It's easy to get into, it's easy to learn. Very good team content. Got a decent skill floor and a very high skill ceiling. Some of the methods are really fun.
And the loot is quite nicely balanced. It's not a horrible rate for stuff. I think we're going to be a walker at Ulm in a second. Go, Sen. 500 no T-bow or Shadow? Okay, okay. Some gaming happening. A very unnice looking bomb. Wah. Every time, baby. Ever lucky. Yeah, I wish I had Vile Vigor and I took the wrong runes in because I'm stupid. Always stupid. Wait for energy? There's no need. Our walking head phase is not that bad, really. I'd rather just hit Ulm instead of eating the sweet and wasting money and time. Right. Yeah. I was planning on doing an hour. I think I did like 2 hours, so hope you guys enjoyed. Again, the plan is for Wednesday to be live at about 10 AM GMT. The plan is to multi-stream, so my focus will be on Twitch. I'm not going to read YouTube chat, unfortunately, and I'll leave a pinned message indicating that. But YouTube is ad-free viewing, so it's just like non-stop stream uptime. I'm going to stream for at least 20 hours, probably up to 24, probably not more than that. But for Release Day Colosseum, I'll be trying to go for both, like, first completion, gonna go for endless mode, highest glory, speedrun times, like, you know, all the good stuff. The casket stuff is gonna be on Twitch on Tuesday, so I'm not streaming that for YouTube or anything. But if you want to watch that, tune into Twitch. I might put it on YouTube, although it's kind of awkward format-wise, so I'm not sure about putting it on video. If I get something good, maybe, but... yeah, that'll be, all this stuff is for tomorrow, so... anyway, one more day of build-up. Yeah. Alright, fellas, I hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you Tuesday in Twitch, or Wednesday for Colosseum. Have a good night.